through it. Come on. Try to focus. The thing is, they actually been going through a thing called rumination. There we go. That right there, that is Eager, and that is my favorite alligator right there. He's so cool. But yeah, they've been going through rumination, which is a form of hibernation for alligators. So pretty much, back in November, it got so cold, all alligators in the wild, and pretty much decided that it got too cold. And they were like, we're not going to eat, because when that situation happens, they did try to eat in most of the time, the food. Okay, that was rude. Will actually rot in their stomach, which is never good. So that's why we don't feed them. We're actually feeding a little bit earlier in the year right now, so everyone's still learning how to eat again, and I'm also learning how to grow. Our chicken out, I've only done a couple shows, so if I miss a couple times, just know it does happen. Alright, let's see, anyone else? I don't know if I trust Eager. That was a little bit of a, not a good jump right there. This right here is Chunk. See if he'll try to jump. Everyone always says, kind of lazy, see if he opens his mouth. Come on, let's go. So while I'm waiting, I will of course tell a joke. You traitor. Okay. I have to keep cautious with Eager right there. Alligators. Alright, so I always like to tell jokes every once in a while. So one of my jokes I always like to tell is pretty much what we call a group of alligators. A congregator. I know. Congregator. Alright, now outside of all our alligators, you might notice they have really nice smiles. Look at all those really cool teeth. And the thing is with those teeth, they actually have about 68 teeth. Oh, sorry guys. 68 teeth throughout their entire mouth. They actually lose their teeth, regrow them, just like sharks. Actually go through about 3,000 to 5,000 teeth throughout their entire life to go through. They do lose them through natural shedding, through sometimes, that was a good one there, through sometimes biting onto each other's back. You might notice there's all these bumps in their back. It's actually called osteoderms. And osteoderms is pretty much bony skin in their back that's actually completely separate of their skeleton. So those bones are really important. Sometimes they bite onto each other's backs because while alligators are not friendly to each other sometimes. And on season, they lose their teeth from their powerful bite force. Alligators got a bite force of 2,100 to 2,500 psi, which pretty much means an adult alligator. Eager, dude, stop taking out Chunk. Pretty much means that they will actually break every single bone in your entire body, including your femur, which is the strongest bone in the human body. Come on, Chunk, get out. Oh, there's Bucky right there. See who did it? Oh, that was a good one. He tried his hardest. So yes, that's the thing. They can break every body, and especially alligators can also break concrete. They actually theoretically can do it. It only takes about 8,000 psi to break concrete, so that shows you how strong these animals are. But they're actually only the third strongest. The top actually belong to the Nile crocodile and the saltwater crocodile. They have a bite force of about 3,100 psi. So an alligator, there we go. Alligator break all your bones. You never want to find out what a crocodile would do. It would not be wise. So they're very strong creatures, so you make sure if you ever see an alligator in the wild, to just not mess with it. They actually have a natural fear of people, so then you start feeding them, harassing them, or interacting, because feeding out is pretty much illegal. You'll get fined for it. All alligators here are captive bred, which is why I'm able to feed them. So never try to feed a wild alligator. It is not good and not wise. Very fun, anyone else? I see that tail. You have to get out of the mouth. But yeah, just make sure we never try to break any wild alligator. It is just not a good thing. Alright, see if we can get Chunk right here to get a good jump. Sorry, Eager, you've already got plenty of food. Let's see. That's good. Come on, Chunk. He opened it and then decided not really to jump. So the reason he's called Chunk, if you've seen that tail in the air, you might have realized he's missing a portion of his tail. It's completely healed. But yes, when he was young, an alligator must have decided to nibble on his tail, because I will tell everyone, alligators are not friendly, especially to each other. Just because we feed them, they're still cannibalistic. Because in the wild, guess what? The number one predator of alligators is other alligators. Their second predator, humans. So yes, it does happen quite a bit. Here's Bucky. There we go. So yes, that is the thing with, remember, we do feed them plenty, but they are still very much alligators. That's just how they are as animals. Yeah. And the thing is, feed them. So let's tell another joke. So, what do you get when you mix an alligator and a detective? Terrifying anyone else? So you get an investigator. Yes, an investigator. Now, as you might have also seen, I've been throwing out tons of chicken. Now, that chicken is not anything special. It is actually the same type of chicken you get from the grocery store, except we buy it in bulk, and it is kind of a little bit stinky, because, well, here's the thing. You have to deep follow it, and of course, they actually like their chicken very, very stinky. So when that happens, if I walk by and you smell something a little odd, please do not be the person that, of course, says, oh my goodness, that stinks. Because I'm like, man, I must stink too. But yes, it is actually chicken. I don't think I stink, but yes, that is the reality of eating alligator. Their food, very, very stinky. They're opportunistic, and really in the wild, they don't eat anything, alive or dead. They want to have the food for the least amount of work. As you might notice, even trying to come near me, they just have as much little small their food tossed right to them. I was right in that guy's back. Alright, so if you have any other jumpers over here, here's Bucky again. You can't first, you have to turn around. We do have several big boys that come. We have, of course, Bucky, we have Chunk, we have Smiley, and Eager. So those are really our main jumpers. Give another chance if he would come over here. Let's see if he will do it. Who wants to jump first? Come on, who wants? There we go. He got it first. All right, let's see if he wants it right here. So, another jump I like to tell was an alligator's favorite drink. Gatorade. I know, classic. Oh, man, that was a close one. Yes. Alright, now I do know, I'm actually getting down to kind of my last bits of chicken. So I do want to tell everyone that at 2 o'clock, we will actually have a live reptile show. So if you're not been to that yet, it's going to be right down there at our green bleachers. You'll get to see a snake and even pet an alligator at the end. So make sure you go to that show if you've not been to it. It's going to be right there at that green bleachers at 2 o'clock. And now, I'm going to, of course, let's see, I have 3 pieces left. So I'm going to throw one and then try to, of course, get a jump. Okay. Now just remember, the water's high today, but does anyone want a certain area thrown to? Do you want a certain area? Over there? Okay. Because they're right there. I would throw it near that big guy, but he's wanting to move. Right now you see, we get 2 last good jumps out of Bucky or any of our other alligators right here. Alright, let's see. Oh, he's already very interested. Look at that tail. Okay. Now this is not really the best piece of chicken to do this with, but we'll see if we can get him to jump. So, another joke I like to tell. What is an alligator's favorite fashion accessory? Crocs. I thought he opened it. I say human error. Last piece of chicken. We're going to try our best to get a good jump. And I will tell everyone I am just human, and this is much harder than it looks. I know it looks super easy from your view, but trust me, feeding alligators is sometimes fun. It can be challenging. I'm sorry guys, I try my best. We're just going to have a couple good jumps. Thank you so much, and hope you enjoy your day.